point of view. They would want to wrap this up as quickly as possible and have ace.
They've closed a nice little hole, but that doesn't matter. The point is, from their point of view, they've taken every chance that has come their way. And as you rightly say, if they can try and mop up these 5 wickets as quickly as possible, well, they will be in with a very real chance of wrapping up the series.
Say he's an all-rounder, really. He can bat. There's an opportunity for him to stake his claim at international cricket. Richmond Tumbami, he's batted well. 62 off 76 balls. With the collapse that has happened for the Zimbabwean batting lineup, they would probably want Malcolm Waller to bat the last 10-15 overs, because he has been striking it well, just hasn't been able to get into the team. And so I have asked Tinotenda Mtombodzi to go out there and absorb some pressure and absorb some balls and try and build a partnership and allow a platform for someone like Malcolm Waller. Hey.
30 overs bowled, Zimbabwe 125 for 5.
In the air and it's out. Live and exclusive. Only on Willow. In the air and it's out. Live and exclusive.
Started well for Zimbabwe.
In the air and it's out.
Until the 21st over. And from there, they've lost 5 wickets in the space of 8 overs. That man, Bilal Asif, he's bowled really, really well. 21st over. 4 wickets. They've lost 5 wickets. It's for 23. 8 overs. Got 1 more. That man over to go. He's got a slip. Asif, he's bowled really, really well. Lost 5 wickets. It's for 23. 8 overs. Got 1 more. That man over to go. He's got a slip. He's bowled really, really well. It's for 23.
Very well done, very well done.
Well, he could have had 5. He could have had 5, but it'll be interesting to carry it.
Right. Just dropped on him a little bit, but he's continued to play the shot. It's just that it's out of reach for the tall off spinner.
He could have had 5, but it'll be interesting to carry it.
Right. Just dropped on him a little bit, but he's continued to play the shot. What do you think it's gone all wrong for Zimbabwe this morning, Dean?
Well, I mean, they started off in a most refreshing manner with both Chamunoro Chibaba and Richmond Mutombo at the bat, but as soon as introduced, well, he'll get a leg bye for their efforts. So obviously it then started going badly wrong for Zimbabwe. As soon as the spinner came on, you already see that Bilal Asif has 4 wickets, and then Imad Wasim the other one. So in other words, all 5 wickets falling to the Sisters when they come on. you just get the feeling that they're not entirely sure whether to go after them and try and hit them out of the ground with every single delivery or block. It's either one bites the dust. So he's got his fifer. He could have had it early on in the over, but it doesn't really matter now because he's taken 5 and Zimbabwe now in all heaps of trouble.
5 wickets. And a one-day international. Good effort. A little bit of turn and also a little bit of a bottom edge by Tino Tena. Give him for 4. Scores 127 for 6.
You can take it deep, like it's done. You can take it. Yeah, 126.
126 in the is Zimbabwe. 47 matches with the highest score against New Zealand of 99. That was back in 2011 in a sweltering day in Bulawayo. But he's up against it now, big time. Nicely done. 31 overs bowled. Zimbabwe lose another wicket. They're 127 for 6.
Tiger. You'll take care, promise?
Promise.
डरो मत बेटा, वापस आ जाएगी.
Let Allstate help protect the good life you've made and the good that's still to come.
हमारे आपके
5 for 25 and 10. The one maiden, Bilal Asif. He's done excellent work and he stands out in those bowling figures. Mokamola's out there because he's trying to give himself a bit of room and punch it through the offside, and that was the plan. Brighto Payne presents Q Mobile Cup.
It has come the new Andy Wahabri has been very accurate with that short pitch delivery today. We've seen him hit Richmond Mutambami on 2 occasions. The first was on the forearm and the next was a thundering blow on the helmet. So he's got that bouncer very accurate today and quick as well.
as new to the crease, and maybe that bounce has probably just woken him up a little bit.
Down the leg side, short and down the leg side, and therefore will be given wide. The Turtle moves on by that single with another extra. Yeah, he is Malcolm Waller. He's a man who likes to. I somewhat plays bet that he now has those positive strokes that you speak of are going to have to be pushed firmly to one side, because it's all about rebuilding a partnership and getting Zimbabwe back on track by well-judged singles. Now Mutambami has been in all the time, so he seems to have got used to the wicket, but Waller and Mutambami are going to have to try and dig deep now. So he's off the mark now with a single down to fine leg. And of course these two, Ed, have actually been batting together quite regularly of late. You remember that Zimbabwe President 11 went to the Africa T20 Cup just over a month ago, and Malcolm Waller captained that side, and both he and Richmond Mbambi played the team to a combination of rain and 2 losses, but these two together actually saw Zimbabwe home to a very comfortable win over Western Province, a star-studded. That's an outside edge, and you'll get a single. Well, I suppose it doesn't particularly matter how they come, as long as he gets them. So these two have a good understanding. It's nice from you play franchise cricket and up against a well-oiled machine like Pakistan.
That's a good point. They have been batting well together, as you said, and they had a good win against Western Province, where they scored very quickly. Another player that played well in that Africa T20 in that particular game is Kevin Kasuza from the Mountaineers. Young player, young batsman. And just give themselves a bit of time to get in. Again, try and get a partnership going, try and get a little bit of momentum. We saw in the previous ODI, when Shoaib Malik got together with Amir Yamin, they really pushed Zimbabwe all the way. And they were also 6 down, with a lot of overs to play. Here Zimbabwe have just got over 18. Another short pitch delivery. So let's see if they can look at how Pakistan went about their business in that second ODI, and really did push Zimbabwe all the way with a good partnership. But what they did well there was Shoaib Malik allowed the young Yamin to play shots and get himself in. Yeah, and be positive. Now changing the field. There's 2 men behind square catching. So he's going to be getting a lot of short stuff. With 1 ball to go, maybe a double bluff and a Yorker.
Not the Yorker, it's a short one, and it's been called wide. It hasn't. End of the Zimbabwe, 131 for 6. Right, so Pakistan definitely wanting to go for the kill, because Mohammad Ifram is back into the attack. The bright 7 from being 2. make amends. Not that those figures are bad by any stretch of the imagination, but he would have liked a few wickets in the column as well. Well, he has every opportunity to do so now, and he started off with a nicely bowled bouncer. For some reason trying to cut a bouncer. Oh, the view at Rainsford. I said it was Wahab Riaz who hit Richmond Mutambami. Well, it was actually Muhammad Ifram, so my sincere apologies for misleading the public.
We forgive you, Dean. There's a few disabilities there.
Well, it's nicely, and it's nice. Remember, he's just over, and it's nice to see the commitment by the fast bowler out in the field. So both Wahab Riaz and Muhammad Ifram have induced these batsmen to edge deliveries down to third man. And anyway, I guess at this particular juncture, Zimbabwe really won't mind how these runs come. So Richmond Mutambami, who stayed head and shoulders above the rest of the Zimbabwe batting. It's up to him and Malcolm Wallan to honestly try and get Zimbabwe to a total of respectability. Let's see how this ends. It had a few of minded the keeping low for when they come out to bowl. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, this one not getting up. Strange thing to say from such a tall man. At the 30th over, in the second ODI, Pakistan were actually 100. There's a positive there to take out for Zimbabwe and how they went about their work. Short pitch delivery and outside edge, and he's gone. This one definitely gets up. He's disappointed. Richmond Mutambami, he's been trying to cut the ball the whole over. Short pitch deliveries outside, all stumps, some getting up and some not getting up. He got an outside edge, picked up two, and he continued to try and place this over. He's tried to pull that and outside edge, and he's gone. Big tall man picks up his first wicket of this third ODI. Richmond Mutambami's played really well for 67. Zimbabwe are 133 for 7. And at the fall of that wicket, umpires out there and the Pakistan bowlers are going to have a drink.
कोई इतना पावर अनलीश नहीं करता जितना कि ह्यूमन फुट पेश है Lexus IS 200 टर्बो और IS 300 ऑल व्हील ड्राइव V6 सबसे ज्यादा पावरफुल IS परफॉर्मेंस लाइन एवर आएंगे
Only Allstate sends 2 safe driving bonus checks a year for avoiding accidents.
हमारे हाथ आपके साथ
in the air and it's out. Goodness me, that's a nasty blow.
Live and exclusive, only on Willow. Right in the ball. Can Virat's men prove themselves again? Or will De Villiers And company spoil the party. KTM Freedom Series, South Africa Tour of India, T20, 5 ODI, and 4 test matches starting October 2nd, live and exclusive on Willow. Is presented by Zoom. No one gets your bank deposits to India faster than Zoom.com. In association with New York Life. Keep good going. And
Brookbound Red Label, स्वाद अपनेपन का.
After the drinks and the fall of the wicket for Zimbabwe, this had to play the pull shot way above his head, out of control, never going to get enough bat on that. So gets an edge and a nice catch. Safraz Ahmed, he's very happy. Stand-in captain. Azali injured. He's led them well. Interesting field sets. Thinking out. Says it looks like it's Luke Jongwe out there. Just 20, Dean. High score of 19. Lots to look forward to in his career. Depending on whether he's going to learn and get the requisite performances to play for Zimbabwe at the age of 20. I don't even remember when I was 20.
3 for 7. For 6.
Last boundary, 35 balls. Mike. They're back. Last ball was 35 balls. 32 minutes. Ball a minute.
So it's been 36 balls ago since the last boundary was hit by Zimbabwe. Pakistan have just applied the pressure, and Zimbabwe, well, they've played some poor cricket as well, it has to be said, their batsmen. So whoever's got a big job to do. Both of them naturally aggressive, love to play their shots, but it's a period of time where you have to have a bit of consolidation, not necessarily not score runs. You've got to make sure that you try and rotate that strike, because you don't want the runs to dry up when you hardly have any wickets left. Well, that's gone through the offside by Luke Jongwe, so he's up and running with a couple of runs. Edward Rainsford alluded to the fact that there is. He's highly spoken of. He played very nicely in the Under-19 World Cup. And what he would now like to try and do is to make the adjustment to international level with some consistent performances. Consistency is a word that Zimbabwe haven't had for a very, very long time by their players, unfortunately. So obviously, the Pakistani quicks are running in now and bombarding the Zimbabweans with short pitch bowling. Off the shoulder. Nice little bruise for him tonight.
That'll hurt tomorrow, Dean. Cut shot. On to third man. Picks up one. Yeah, it'll be tough for you to finish this.
2000 of my career as a journalist. I was watching Heath Streak batting in the nets, and he got an outside edge, and listening to him batting them, fine. and the ball bounced short and hit me just above my eye. And a run to be taken on the offside. I'm sure that was a slow ball. It certainly sounded like a slow ball.
Where were you standing, Dean?
Well, we were at Queen Sports Club in Bulawayo, and somebody was deep in conversation with me, obviously asking how it is that I commentate. And everybody started shouting, Andy Fly in particular, Dino, Dino, Dean. Dean, and of course that means nothing to me because I can't see what's going on, and I was smiling up into space, and the next thing the ball careened into my right eye, just above the eyebrow. Funny, it cut me.
Added down to third man to end the over, 138 for 7.
Yes, sir.
Pakistan right on top with Zimbabwe find themselves struggling at 138 for 7, and to take you through the next passage will be with
$138 for 7. Zimbabwe. Current winners Richmond, Tumbami, Chamunoro Chibaba, setting up what looked like a really good start to the innings. But proceedings haven't gone so well for Zimbabwe since then. And if you were part of the technical team there, Dirk, you wouldn't be too happy with the situation we find ourselves in now.
Yeah, I suppose what's worse than when someone tells you they're not happy is when they tell you they're disappointed. Because the expectation and the start that they got, superb. 111 for 2, 133 for 7. It was a great start. Mutumbami looked good. Take nothing away from Pakistan is they got a sniff and they've taken it. Got to be said though, out of 7 dismissals, I would have to say 5, if not more, were very soft.
The good thing, I suppose, for Zimbabwe, Dirk, you know that can play, lacking in experience at this level. He can play. Malcolm Walla, we all know what he can do. He's got a top score of 99 in one-day international cricket against New Zealand in 2011. It was lots of rebuilding work to be done. At the same time, there's only 15 overs to go after this, so you can't rebuild for too long. Try and make sure when the opportunity to score is there, you're still scoring. Chopping the ball into the gaps, taking the singles. They're both good runners, but a tough.
A good shot from Walla. He's been under a bit of pressure with Mohammed Irfan and even Wabriz bowled quick at him. and he's just hit through the line. So like you said, these two can play. Here's your example. I'll tell you what's even more of an example is the wicket looks pretty good as well. That's the other disaster for Zimbabwe.
But you can tell now it's settled down. A fair bit, and we all know Harare Sports Club gets even easier to bat on in the afternoon. Zimbabwe got some early wickets in the last game, 270 on the board, but you could see later on in the day, getting back. Direct hit on the overthrow, and that's the end of the 35th, 144 for 7.
Sri Lanka are bruised and battered, losing to India and Pakistan at home.
And he's knocked him over.
Matthews' men have it in them to rise up and fight alongside their captain, or Bayer hits it. The easiest way to send money to Sri Lanka.
Those are the partnerships. Awful. Have a look at the first one, 89. I can tell you that no one else has got into double figures. So a graphic that you see there, and there, like we said, take nothing away from Pakistan. We didn't have to do too much here.
No, pretty straightforward delivery, pretty straightforward shot, pretty straightforward catch at mid-wicket. So Zimbabwe, they lose their 8th. Malcolm Walla's gone for 8 and 144 the total.
बट नॉर्मल खेलेगा सीधा सीधा कुछ भी नहीं जाओ जाओ बात सुनो
They've let themselves down, Zimbabwe. Not even how good is this? Tell you what, though, in the past, he can play. He got 33 against New Zealand, put up a partnership with his captain. I think, if I remember, got them home. He replaces Malcolm Waller. Very disappointing, Zimbabwe. Shot sliding down the side. Yeah, there you go. Umpire just with his fingers saying no, going down the leg side.
It's a good delivery. First up, quick, let's get it on. And he beats Tinashe Panjangara, but quite right. Wow, that looks pretty straight. And this time it's gone. Same delivery. It's just slid onto the batsman. And 144 for 9 now, Zimbabwe are. Tinashe Panjangara being beaten for pace. It's very, very well bowled. And I don't think any questions about that. It's dead straight. Tinashe Panjangara, he's gone without troubling the scorers. 9 down.
टाइम पूछ लेना टाइम
So John Yumbu, the last man in the Zimbabwean batting order, he replaces Tinashe Panyangara, who didn't trouble the scorers. 30 years of age, just the 14 matches, not much to speak about there. I'm joined by Prosper Tsaya, Prosper Chanu, for the last bit of the innings.
Oh!
You can see in my order batters. This is the first wicket in the over. Malcolm Waller just chipping that to the man short on the onside. And Tinashe Panyangara dead in front of the stumps.
Oh!
Well played by John Yumbu. 36 gone, 144 for 9.
Dad.
You'll take care, promise?
Promise.
डरो मत बेटा, वापस आ जाएगी.
Let Allstate help protect the good life you've made and the good that's still to come.
Short and wide, cut away by Luke Jongwe. He's no mark with the bat. It's a gentle loosener by Mohammad Irfan, asking to be hit, and Jongwe equal to the task. Yeah, no problems with that. Just need to get some sort of a total to bowl at. It's been one-way traffic ever since that opening partnership by Zimbabwe and Mutumbami. He goes on the cut again. The call is for 2. And he makes it comfortably black to get to 150.
Yeah, that's good running from the Zimbabwean batsman. Every run counts here now. 150 for 9 there. Yeah. What's good to see is that Luke Jongwe, when that opportunity to score was there, he's still taking it. He's obviously trying to get Luke Jongwe to try and play that ball through that cover area, because he's opened it up. He's left the man out on the cover boundary, and he's got a man catching at gully, hoping to induce the outside edge.
He advances down the track. Luke Jongwe. It's not going to go all the way. Oh yeah, good cricket pop, Luke Jongwe.
Oh, sorry.
In his mind, thinking no point hanging around. They can get anywhere close to that 200.
It's well bowled, well played as well by Luke Jongwe. umpire signaling the second short ball allowed in the over. So any other delivery now, it's regarded to be above head height. He signaled no ball.
A dot ball. Finished the 37. Zimbabwe 152 for 9. Finish.
मैं अपने स्टूडेंट की लाइफ में बहुत बिजी होता हूँ मेरे पास टाइम था बिल्कुल एक्शन पे जैसे दो मेरे पहुंच जाए
Zoom or just instant deposit for bank accounts in Pakistan for only 99. Uses the Zoom visits to visit Zoom Pakistan. Zoom 490 easiest download and money to pack or visit .com.
I'm yes I recommend
to send money to Pakistan.
I'm done I Zoom.com.
Imad was continue. His 8th. Imad team to continue interesting over. Takes it and Jones Polo does the right thing. He takes single first ball over. Look back. He needs to keep going. Jongwe needs to stay positive. Keep accumulating the runs.
That's well bowled. Jongwe's got to be careful running down to Imad Wasim. Quick. He doesn't want to run down the wicket when the ball's coming so quickly towards him and miss it. Just got to be careful. Down the wicket again. Turn that into the... And they'll get back to good running by both of them. Realizing how important these runs are at the back end of the innings.
Yep, smart cricket. The fielder was right on the fence on the leg side. And just
good early call of no from John Nyumbu. Luke Jongwe had expressed some trying to get a quick single there, but quite rightly sent back by his batting partner. It's a convener of selectors, Kenyan Zeal, and one of his panel selectors, Walter Chaguta, former national team coach for Zimbabwe.
But for those to make a good final here, and the batsmen yet again have collapsed. And Nyumbu picks up another single. They love it out there when the tail ender does that. End of the 38th. Zimbabwe 157 for 9. At the current rate, they'll go to 207. It's nowhere near enough. Spoke to the curator, Shangani. He reckoned 280 was a pass score here, and the wicket hasn't. Comes inches. There's his field. A mid-wicket in place, and long off is also going to ride the boundary. They're anticipating John Yumbu to... Bit of a miscue there, but all is well. That ends well. Picks up another single.
Yeah, so important, these runs. How they come doesn't matter. As many as they can get now, Zimbabwe. Shoaib Malik coming around the wicket now. I'll tell you what, Luke Jongwe loves using his feet to the spinners. I wouldn't be surprised to see him coming down the wicket, trying to get that gap down to long on. To square the wicket on the leg side. And he's done exactly that. One down to long on.
This is batting number 8 batsman, John Yumbu. Does he look to hit the boundary the first 4 balls and then go down the other end, last 2?
That's good cricket. Personally, I wouldn't even think about getting the boundary. Balls there to hit the boundary, then hit the boundary. If the ball's not there, let's continue to play normal. Decent, not turn the ball, go anything of the sort. That's good cricket, and that's all they need to do. John Yumbu can hold up an end. He's got a highest first class score of 76, I think. So this is good cricket from them.
They'll be changing the field. Long off has been asked to come up. What a catch! Rizwan is the man, a diving effort. John Yumbu went on the lap. There was a man around the corner and brilliant catch. High five for Pakistan, they've done the job. Another look at that. What a catch, sublime.
Yeah, John Yumbu down on one knee, trying to get that fine. There's a fielder there, probably not the brightest of shots to have played, but that's a fantastic catch. They've wrapped up the innings, Pakistan. John Yumbu's gone for 4, Zimbabwe 161, all out. Pakistani fielders will be happy. We're staring down the barrel at one stage. Zimbabwe were 89 for 1 and only managing 161. At one stage, 111 for 4 they were, and 9 overs later, 144 they were for 9. They lost 4 wickets at 144. So the Pakistanis be with proceedings so far.
Yeah, half the job done. They're happy. It's the pressure. Fine now, and they've come in and restricted the opposition to a chaseable total. The chances.
Yeah, that's on the back for everybody. Pakistan captain Azhar Ali will be very happy with that performance. For now, we're going to go down to Dirk Ewan. And let's see who he's got for us.
Shoaib, started off well for Zimbabwe. Credit to your bowlers and your team sticking in there. You've done a good job.
Started off let's contain them, and even though they have gotten the start, but still we tried our best, and credit goes to especially all the bowlers, but there is
more credit to Pakistan bowlers than any credit to the wicket.
Well, yes, obviously you can say that. And as I said, Bilal Asif, the way he bowled, and the other end, rest of the bowlers, they tried their best, and they contained all the batsmen, and that's why I think the team actually comes forward. And this is what even we missed in the second game.
Okay, well done today, and good luck for the second half.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is what happened. Put into bat by the Pakistan stand-in captain. Chamunor Rachibaba started well. He's a man in form. And he was well supported by Richmond Tumbami. It was beautifully played over long on for 6. He plays the spin as well through the onside and over. That was nicely guided down to third man. Got himself forward. This is how Chamunor Rachibaba felt. He got 48. Leading edge, just trying to play that through the onside. Doesn't get a good connection. Richmond Mutumbami, like I said, plays the ball brilliantly through and over the onside field. That was Brian Churry, the young man. Good knock the other day of 39. Wasn't to be today.
Yeah. Sean Williams came to the crease and looked to play his shots. And then that happened. An easy return. Bilal again getting rid of the captain, Elton Chikumbura. Richmond Mutumbami, he was striking it cleanly. But it was a procession from the other end. Sikandar Razabat, the next to go. Mtombozi, sorry, his stay wasn't long at the crease. And the feature there was just loose shots. That's how Mutumbami perished. Looking to take the short ball on. Walla looked like he could resuscitate the innings, but that happened. Soft dismissals.
Yeah, and then it was the back end of the innings for Zimbabwe. Can't expect too much from them. Tinashe Panyangara, judged albeit by umpire Payaguru, and then John Nyumbu. This was a fantastic catch. Trying to play the little lap sweep round the corner, and brilliantly taken. So not much to talk about in the batting order. Chamunor Rachibaba, 48 for him. Richmond Tumbami, 67. And that's all we had to talk about there. One partnership really of 89 and nothing else to talk about at the end of the day.
Yeah, Bilal Asif, the pick of the bowlers. 5 for 25 in his 10. Imad Wasim also chipped in with 3 wickets. So spin doing the damage. So that's the target. Pakistan, they need 162 runs to win. Not only, also in about 5 minutes. So join us in a few minutes.
You've worked hard to build a good life. Allstate will work hard to protect it. Not only can an Allstate agent help protect your car, they'll also reward your safe driving. Only Allstate sends 2 safe driving bonus checks a year for avoiding accidents.
हमारे हाथ आपके साथ.
Embark on a whole new journey of cricketing action from around the world. In stunning high definition, get closer to the game you love. Get an adrenaline rush, a closer look. A live experience of the best cricket from around the world. More drama, action,
ride of your life. With Willow, the ultimate address of cricket.
Morning for Zimbabwe and a very fruitful one for Pakistan. Pakistan only needing 162 runs in 300 deliveries at a run rate of 3.24. And those will be the men that will go about getting this total for Pakistan it all. And Tinashe Panyangara, he's coming from the J, Junaid, Jamshed, and 54 matches, 52 wickets. He's been a stalwart for Zimbabwe in the last 12 months, opening the box. 23, amazing. Still very, very young. 72 matches. Attacking player. And the destructive off-spin of Bilal Asif. He started the day well with the ball, and Wooly did with the bat for Pakistan, and really end a fantastic day for him. Or do Zimbabwe have other thoughts? All will be revealed in the next 2.5 hours here at Harare Sports Club. First ball for Pakistan. Starts a bit straight and is off the mark already, Ahmed Sajjad.
Yeah, they shouldn't have any problems from here on. The Pakistanis, they've done the first part right. Skittle the opposition out. And they just need to keep their head down, and it's not a difficult equation at all. Pakistan needing 161 runs from 209 balls, so an easy equation. The wicket has played the right. From a Zimbabwean perspective, they need to strike early. They need to take wickets. It's the only way they can stay in this game. Here's Panyangara, new ball in hand. The body language is going to be important. Yes, not enough runs on the board, but the body language is important. They need to be energetic out there, running around, keeping the chirp up.
Off the mark in international cricket, Bilal Asif went after a big shot in the second ODI.
Brian Chari behind the stumps in the side to bat, but it's been called upon to do the glove work. I think Mutumbami struggling a bit with the knocks he received during his batting effort. He does a bit of keeping for his domestic franchise. He turns out for the Tuskers, based in Bulawayo. To be interesting to see how he goes.
what they probably need to look at is trying to pick up wickets as quickly as possible. And I think once slip in place right now is not probably sending a message that we want to pick up wickets. Maybe get us 2 slips in the gully, open up the cover region and allow the batsman to try and play through the covers and try to get an outscap wicket. Nice looking shot. Ahmed Sajjad. End of the first over. It's 2 without loss.
You've worked hard to build a good life. Allstate will work hard to protect it. Not only can an Allstate agent help protect your car, they'll also reward your safe driving. Only Allstate sends 2 safe driving bonus checks a year for avoiding accidents.
हमारे हाथ आपके साथ.
Look. Brighto Paints End. Only 6 matches, 2 wickets. It's bowled well, even though he hasn't picked up wickets and still 20 years of age. That's his field. As I was saying, maybe a little bit more attacking, get a second slip in there, gully, someone underneath the helmet, test the batsman. Because you're only going to win this game by picking up wickets for Zimbabwe.
Yeah, to run in and hit the deck hard. They need to force the issue, the Zimbabweans. Crossed, would you believe it? An opportunity for John Nyumbu, and he can't hang on. It was pitched up, genuine edge, and the standards
not going to pick up wickets. You've got to get catches in the right places. The catch presented himself, and it's gone down. That's the story for Zimbabwe today. It just hasn't gone their way. With the bat now, opportunity to pick up an early wicket. Maybe something else in Chigumbura, as I said. It needs to think about, get more catches in place. As I said, you need wickets to win the game.
John Nyumbu, usually a reliable slip fielder. It's the second one he's grasped this series. I think his technique let him down. Look at that, he's on his way down. You've got to stay on your feet when you're taking catches. They needed that, the Zimbabweans. They needed to get off to a good start before the lunch interval. Half a chance, goes for 4. Sean Williams, the man out there. Valiant dive, trying to get underneath it. Bilal has come out playing his shorts. Not a bad option, chasing a low target. Bit of a miscue, went boundary. And Williams just unable to get there, and the bounce did him. So he's offering chances, Bilal, but not holding back. 4 runs so far from the over. And a dot ball to finish it. 2 overs gone. Pakistan 6 without loss.
My wife transferred to my wife's account in Pakistan. She doesn't have to drive to the agent location. And it's very secure for her as well.
Zoom introduces instant deposits to bank accounts in Pakistan for only $4.99. Download the Zoom app or visit zoom.com. Zoom, the easiest way to send money to Pakistan.
I'm Shahid Bhatti and I recommend zoom.com.
take a run. Yeah, it's such a beautiful day. Beautiful day. You wake up in the morning here in Harare and Zimbabwe. The weather's always fantastic. Oh, look at that, Prosper. It just puts a smile on your face. Not the cricket at the moment for Zimbabwe. Pakistan, they'll be enjoying these views. Some of the shades yellow, the jacarandas, everything's flowering. We're into spring now. Spring in the step. Jeremy Fredericks was here, the voice of the up. Beautiful day.
Yeah, it's always beautiful weather, beautiful conditions during the summer here. Bit of the jacarandas as well.
I have to go get my steroid injections because I got bad hay fever because of those beautiful flowers. So yes, the injections. And a few other people that suffer from hay fever and allergies.
An attempted pull shot by Bilal. The ball just didn't arrive. But you can see he's got clear intentions. He's looking to take after the bowling. They're not chasing a lot, so they know a quick start. From here will just deflate the opposition.
It's a beautiful.
Goes for the short ball again. Bilal helps it on its way. The ball is racing to the boundary and Luke Jongwe cuts it off. To keep it to just the 2 runs.
Yeah, shots, doesn't it? I'm back to absolutely, I've just looked out and I just feel now my mood is up again. It's such a beautiful day, Prosper. Just beautiful. Slow ball. Check drive. 9 without loss.
Out.
3 overs gone. Pakistan untroubled at 9 without loss. They have offered a chance at first slip. And John Yumbu didn't take it. So they just need 153 runs then from 282 balls. Here's Luke Jongwe. Starts off with the back of a length delivery. Imad Shirzad. Lots of pressure on the man. Was dropped for the second ODI. Now he's back into the side. Hasn't been amongst the runs of late. But he's a man of serious ability. Once he gets going, he will need a score of substance here.
Good delivery. Boishakhi, he'll be pretty happy with this tour. Won the T20s. Now in a good position to win. Indication of maybe trying to hit the ball too hard. timed on to the onside. It picks up one. You know, I remember watching Waka Yunus bowl to Ground Flower. They're now in the same change room. I think it was in Bulawayo, and Dean Duplessis may correct me here. And he bowled a fantastic over. Actually floored Ground Flower on a few occasions in the same over. And eventually a few LBW shots and then clean bowled. And he went on to also appeal for that. And Kevin Barber, and we're talking about Bilal like playing in shots. This is on the top of the bounce. He's a tall man. Picks up 4.
Yeah, he threw his kitchen sink at that. Just pitched up, asking to be hit, and he went gun barrel straight. Best place to hit on the cricket field. No one feels. Result 4 more. Picking boundaries at ease here. Not the right length to bowl. Starting to find the gaps below. It's quickly moved on to 15. He goes on the pull shot again. This time Panyangara is the man. Down at fine leg, keeps it down to the 1. 4 overs gone. Pakistan 19 without loss. Target is 162. Pakistan 43 runs away. Tinashe Panyangara looking to get the breakthrough. Changes the pace first up. Not a bad ploy because Bilal, he plays with hard hands. So good thinking from the fast bowler. Yeah, he took his pace off. Just rolled the fingers and well watched by Bilal, to be fair. Yeah, those hard hands again. They're playing
suited to Q Mobile and designed with a cricket ball on top, and then the phone. Excellent.
Are you the one who designed it then, Eddie?
I'm more of a talker than a cell phone designer.
Yeah, he's put his hand up, Bilal. For that series against England. It's a good option. Took 5 today. And the batting is going to cause the selectors headaches. He goes hard. 1 bounce into the ropes. He's not messing around, Bilal, I can tell you that. Short delivery and he just went through with it.
For a tall man, you need to get it above over the batsman's head, so he's not in control. Then you're allowed to get that top edge, which then Chorlin plays the hook shot.
Yeah, that's why that early chance was important from a Zimbabwean perspective. They needed something to get them going. And you can see body language. It's looking a bit flat. They need to keep probing, keep asking the questions. Five overs gone, Pakistan 23 without loss.
Dan.
You'll take care, promise?
Promise.
डरो मत बेटा, वापस आ जाएगी.
Let Allstate help protect the good life you've made and the good that's still to come.
हमारे हाथ आपके साथ.
Scenes here at Harare Sports Club. In the background, you can see the Jacarandas. Sean Williams. There'll be a change in the bowling. Coming from the Bridal Paints end. 36 needed there.
Yeah, not a bad option. A couple of overs to go till the lunch interval, and let's have a look at how spin plays. Pakistan profited from their spin bowlers, Bilal and Iman. They've got a slip in place, John Yumbu in there. There's a ring field on the offside. Starts with a short and wide one.
Nice. Boys, nice boys.
Malcolm Wala,
Good Maro.
man at point.
Needs
to come straight up. Williams.
Number one, Willie boy.
Stumps. Invite the drive. Look for the edge.
Aye, Willie, that's good boy. Look him out there, Willie boy.
He's looking a bit.
Good bite there, Willie.
Talking about how he needs a score.
Aye, Willie.
Still remains a quality player. Sometimes you just need to
keep up. Oh yes,
and when you start hitting it,
good Shano,
through the middle of the back like that, and still find the fielder.
And more dirty boy.
Wide side. There's the signal from umpire Jeremiah Matibiri.
It's very secure for her as well.
Zoom introduces instant deposits to bank accounts in Pakistan for only $4.99. Download the Zoom app or visit zoom.com. Zoom, the easiest way to send money to Pakistan.
I'm Shahid Bhakti and I recommend Zoom.com.
So there's the match summary. Pakistan currently on 24 without loss. Just needing 138 runs from 264 balls. Bilal has got them off to a good start. He's on 20. With him is bowling. Kumbura turning to his off spinner John Nyumbu.
Come Johnny, come Johnny.
Yeah, the spinners did the damage against Zimbabwe.
Johnny.
So after Kumbura they can pick up wickets with the left arm spin of Sean Williams and now of John Nyumbu.
Yes, Raza. Good, Raz.
Yeah, he starts off with the leg slip in place.
Good, Raz, bye.
Still remains in attacking position, with the ball turning into the right-handers.
It looks like Pakistan is just trying to see it until lunch. It is a bright day out here. You need your glasses on. Protect your eyes. Good shot. There's a couple of bounces to Malcolm Waller in the deep.
Johnny.
Plays that nicely, gets well outside off stump and in line with the delivery. And that allows you to have more control over the sweep shot.
Oh, yeah. 1 to you, Johnny boy. Shoot the door.
Not long to go now till the lunch interval.
Oh yes, Johnny.
So Numbi gets some nice loop into it. End of the over. Pakistan 26 without loss.
Oh. Still defended here. Harare Sports Club is 152 when Zimbabwe played Sri Lanka in 2008. Zimbabwe are bowled out for 133. 44 overs and Sri Lanka won by 19 runs. And in the same series, Zimbabwe actually Zimbabwe got 146 and Sri Lanka were 150 for 8.
He actually played in that series, Eddie.
Yeah, got a few outside edges here and there, pro.
3 more balls to go to lunch, and I wonder if there's a case to bring an extra catcher in.
Yes, Willie.
And there he comes.
Never.
And then he bowls the wrong line. 2 straight. Much better timing from Shazad.
That'll be lunch. Jeremiah Matabiri, he's called time on proceedings. Just the 8 overs bowled. 29 without loss. Pakistan chasing 162. Yeah, Bilal 22 not out. Shazad on 5, no big hiccup in this chase. It's just creating a chance was put down by John Yumbo. Just the 2 extras. And this is how this third ODI has gone about. 161 Zimbabwe, Tumbami 67, and then the off spinner who featured 5 for 25. Now Pakistan 29 without loss. They needed another 133 runs from 42 overs, and that will happen after lunch, so please join us.
Embark on a whole new journey of cricketing action from around the world. In stunning high definition with Willow. Each day, get closer to the game you love. Get adrenaline rush, a closer look. Closer look. Get the rock. Like millions of the cricket from the world. Experience the best from around the world. More drop. More and more. Try to hold on with Get Ready, the biggest address alive. Get Willow, the ultimate address of cricket.
And the big fella, he's going to open the bowling. No, that's not Brian Cherry, that's Muhammad Irfan. He's going to open the bowling for Pakistan. Left arm fast. He'll produce a bounce that Zimbabwe aren't used to.